This story begins in the year 1972, where a plane with the number 571 is carrying a rugby team from South America to San Diego, Chile. There are 45 passengers in this plane, and when their plane is flying over the world's largest range of mountains called Andes, then their plane gets stuck in a snowstorm. The pilot loses control, due to which their plane hits a big rock and the plane breaks into two parts. The front part, in which the passengers are, keeps sliding in the snow and goes a long way. Many passengers are killed, and the passengers who survive in this settle themselves down with great difficulty. They go to the pilot of the plane, but he has also died. Now the people who are left here help each other, but as the night falls, the temperature starts falling even more. The cold is so intense that they are not able to bear it, and the part of the plane which is still open from their icy winds are coming in. Some people are very scared because they think that now they will not be able to survive. The rest of the people convince them, after which they close the part of the plane which is open with luggage and dead bodies. Next morning when they wake up, they see that the storm has stopped, but now some more people have died. They all come out. It is not so cold outside now because the sun has come out, but they have to leave from here as soon as possible because they cannot survive for long at this place. Now they collect whatever food items they have, after which everyone will be given something to eat. They all know that by now the government must have come to know that their plane has crashed and help will come for them soon. Everyone is waiting for help here. The place where their plane crashed is a valley. There are rocks all around, due to which it will not be easy to get out from here. Then they see a plane in the sky. They become very happy seeing this because this plane has come to find them. But the plane is very far from the place where they are. They cannot see them from that distance. Although everyone is shouting, the plane passes in front of their eyes. Now they have to come back here somehow. They have to survive until some help comes for them. 3 days pass, after which a boy named Du regains consciousness. As soon as he regains consciousness, he goes to his sister, whose condition is very bad. He comes to know from his sister that his mother and father have died now, which breaks him. They also need water to drink here, so they melt the ice and also make a very big sign of X, so that if any plane passes from above, then it will know by seeing this sign that the remaining survivors are at this place. Now the next day another plane comes to find them, which is very far from them. Seeing this, they become very happy because they have made an X mark with their bag. They think that the plane will see the X mark. Also, they reflect the sunlight with the mirror they have so that that reflection can reach the plane and the pilot. The rescue team will come to know that everyone is here, but it is of no use. The plane goes back from there once again. They understand that the government does not know their location. Now the other part of the plane, which was broken due to hitting the rock, they decide that they will reach it because it has batteries, and if they bring those batteries here, then it is possible that they can contact someone through the plane's radio. Now some of these people go up so that the batteries can be brought, and when they go up, they come to know that the place where their plane is very deep, so the rescue team cannot see them. Now when they go up, the snow starts sliding, so everyone has to come back. Now 7 days pass in this way. Gradually their food also gets finished. There are neither trees nor plants here. That is why now some arrangement has to be made to feed them. They try to eat the moss that collects on the stones, but it is so tasteless that they are not able to eat it. Before proceeding with the video, I request all of you that my 99% viewers watch the video but do not subscribe to the channel and do not like the video. So I request all of you to subscribe to my channel and like the video. Now one day Du says that if I have to eat my dead friends to save myself, then I will do that too. Some other people agree with this, but some people say that it is against morality. We cannot do this, and now as the days pass, their hunger increases. They start eating their cigarettes and even shoelaces. Now after 3 weeks, everyone loses courage. Nato, his sister, whose condition was very bad, also died. Nato has lost his mom, dad, and sister in this accident, and now he has to do something to save himself. So he starts managing the dead bodies of his friends. After a few days, he finds a bag buried in the snow. When he opens it, he finds a radio inside it. After turning on the radio, he finds that there is no signal in it. So he makes an antenna, and with the help of antenna, signals come. He listens to the news on the radio, from which he finds out that the government had sent rescue teams more than 60 times to find him, but no one could find him because he thinks that the plane crashed. Hearing that no one was left in the plane, everyone gets disappointed because now if they want to save their lives, they will have to get out of here themselves. Now no one is going to come here to find them. Also, the 5 people who were not eating meat here, now they also have to do the same thing which they were against. The next day, 3 of them go to the top of the rocks to get out of here. It becomes night while walking, so they stop at one place, but there are icy winds above in which they have to face a lot of troubles. The next morning, out of helplessness, these 3 have to come back down. They tell me that it is not so easy to get out of here. There are cold icy winds above. Now at night, all of them are inside the plane, then a lot of snow comes inside their plane. Many people get buried in the snow inside the plane. They take out their companions, but a lady dies in the snow inside the plane. Now before they can get out of their plane, they try to save themselves. Before they can control themselves, they hear strange sounds and realize that the snowstorm has reached them, and the snowstorm catches them in its grip. This storm is so dangerous that some more people die in it. Seeing all this, a boy named Numa loses his control and starts banging on the plane's window. All of this means that their entire plane is buried under the snow. Due to Numa's continuous efforts, a piece of glass goes inside his foot, but he does not lose courage. He keeps trying continuously, and after many hours of hard work, he reaches above the snow, after which all the people who are inside and have survived come out. Numa sees that the place where the glass had cut his foot has now frozen completely. He is not feeling any pain there. Now all of this is covered in snow around the plane. They remove him and take him out. The condition of their companion becomes very bad. However, they try to save him by giving him CPR, but it is of no use and he dies. There is also a letter in his pocket which he had written for his parents. They keep that letter with them. They know that if they want to save their lives, they will have to try once again to get out of here. So, after 36 days, Numa moves upwards from here with some of his companions. But after going a little distance, Numa falls down. When his companions see the wound on his leg, his condition becomes very bad. They decide that they will take Numa with them. Numa says that if you go ahead, I will go back on my own. After this, they move forward with Numa. After traveling for many hours, they reach the place where he gets very happy after seeing the rear part of the plane, which was broken due to hitting the rock. He calls his other companions up, and now he sees that there are a lot of clothes in that part of the plane, along with food items and also the batteries which he was looking for so that he can turn on the radio and send a message to the government. But when they try to turn on the radio, it is of no use because the radio is not working. Now the condition of Numa becomes very bad, so he stops eating because he knows that he will not survive and he does not want to waste food by eating it. Also, they find a very big waterproof cloth in the back of the plane, which they make a sleeping bag for themselves. Now here, they hear in their small radio which they had found earlier that the Air Force is once again sending a rescue team for them, and this will be the last time when someone will come to find them. They have been here for 28 days. Also, Numa, whose condition is very bad, is now taking his last breaths. Before dying, he tells his companions that after my death, you should cook me your food, and this way I will become immortal. If even one of us survives, the sacrifice of the rest of the people will not go in vain. After this, Numa dies. These last words of Numa give courage to all of them, and now 2 of them decide that they will try to get out of here once again, and they start climbing even higher on the rock, and when they reach the top of the rock, they see that there is nothing but mountains on all sides, and they do not see any way to get out from here. They feel that they should go back, but they know that after going back they will not be able to survive, so they start moving forward continuously, and after traveling for many days, they reach a river, seeing which they are very happy, and they drink a lot of water from there because they have not drank water for many days. Then they see a man on the other side of the river who is riding a horse. At first they do not believe their eyes, they think that they are fooling, but soon they understand that this is the truth. They shout and ask him to come. They ask for help, but the man is not able to understand them because he is very far from them. So the man wraps a paper on a stone and throws it to them. Along with it, there is also a pencil to write with which both of them write their whole story and throw it. The man sends that letter to the government and the Air Force, after which they start their mission once again. He takes both of them to his home where they eat a full meal after many days. Also, their companions who are now stuck in the snow hear on the radio that the rescue team is about to reach them. So Abi prepares himself, and soon a helicopter comes in front of them which rescues them and takes them to the city where their families are waiting for them. All of them are very happy to see their families, after which all of them are taken to the hospital. Although now they can go home, they decide that they will spend one more night there. Everyone will spend time with each other, and in this way, due to taking the right decision in the worst time of their life, 16 out of 45 people are saved, and this scene ends the movie.